Alright, let's get to the first stock we're talking about then. KEC International should show up on your screen in just a second. Doing pretty well, up around 5% We have with us Mr. Chandak, the MD of the company, joining in. Hi Mr. Chandak, thanks very much for joining in. You know, your FY12 guidance, your current order book is possibly enough to sustain your FY12 guidance. Can you just give us more details of what you possibly could expect to achieve in FY12?
See, basically I think the first thing is that we have a very robust order book as of now. So 8,000 crore order book is a very good order book. We never had this order book. And this is even more than what we expected our order book at the end of the year. So naturally our order book has been very robust. Now what happens that most of our orders get executed over a period of 18 months. So naturally the next year actual execution will be far greater. It's also a fact that this year initially in the first part of the year we did not get many orders. And that has impacted our this year's performance. But next year it's very clearly that with the orders in hand and the actual execution will be there.
Right.
So naturally the execution next year will be far better.
Mr.
So the
Chandak,
guidance is concerned, we do not give the guidance, so I won't put the numbers there.
Sure.
It's very visible that with this order book and orders executable in 18 months, naturally the next year will be much more robust than this year.
Sure. The worry that the street had, Mr. Chandak, was the fact that a lot of your order book exposure comes from the Middle Eastern and North African region, because of which you saw your stock as well collapse quite a bit in the last 2 or 3 months. Can you tell us exactly what the status is over there? Have any of your orders gotten affected? And how much as a total percentage of your order book comes from the Middle Eastern and North African region?
See, I think first thing we have to say, we definitely are working in Middle East and North Africa region, so we are there. But it's also a fact that we are almost working in 30 countries. So it is not focused on one country. It is not majority orders coming from anywhere else. They are all well distributed. Of course, half the orders are from India. And out of the half the orders, they are distributed within Central Asia, MENA region, Africa region, America region and the Southeast Asia region.
No,
so
but because of the turmoil that you've seen in other regions, have you seen any kind of slippage in order book at all?
I understand, and let me explain that to you, because that's definitely a matter of concern. I think all of us should know that. So when we really look at the order book, or which are the large countries of ours, one is UAE, another is Saudi Arabia, third is Oman, and fourth is of course the North Africa region, which is like really the Libya, Tunisia, Algeria. Now so far the Saudi Arabia and UAE, we have not seen any, Oman, we have not seen any major issues. Now there is a stoppage of work, everything is happening normal. It is not impacting today our order book. What really is impacting is the situation in Libya. But Libya, our order outstanding is very negligible, maybe some 30-40 crores. So it's not a very big deal in Libya. But of course, there is an order outstanding in Libya. There were some issues in Tunisia which looks sorted out and work is back to normal there. Algeria, of course, there are some issues here and there, and work is not progressing with the speed we expected. But still the work is happening.
Right, Mr. Chandak, just a quick word on the incremental order book then. For FY12 in particular, what is your incremental order book you're possibly working with, and what sort of scale down could we see from the MENA region? And another question, would you look at completely pulling out of Libya then?
See, as of today, we are anyway out of Libya. So nothing is happening in Libya, and nobody is in Libya, and all our people are here. So right now we have no exposure to Libya. As I said, that as of now the order book is very minimal there. But going forward, we really don't know which way the situation will arise. It is also possible that the infrastructure work going forward in Libya may be much more than what it was now, and the growth can happen. See, today the next couple of weeks is definitely a time of uncertainty, and any guess on Libya will be not a right thing. So going forward, what happens? But I am very confident that all the countries where there is a problem, going forward, the maximum investment will happen in infrastructure. And since we had a long, strong base there, it will help us in future.
Okay, Mr. Chandak, thanks very much for joining in today. So that's KEC International. Stocks actually spiked up around 8% now. Let's go across to another stock.